What's good, y'all? It's your man DL Saint back with you with another DL Short. Yo, we're going to speak on the Tate brothers situation real quick. Looks like there was another hearing to arrange their release on some sort of bail or wherever, however their system works over there in Romania. I know nothing about the Romanian legal system. And what I do understand about it is nothing like the legal system here in America. So this hearing was also denied. So they're going to have to, I think they extended the hold for another 30 days. Again, this is Romanian law. Don't know anything about it. But let's check this out.
So guys, breaking news, the appeal against the 30-day extension of the arrest of the Tate brothers has been denied. Now, a lot of people are saying to stand up and fight against this blatant corruption as they have absolutely no evidence. In court, some details come out, so the Tate said that they were innocent and called out the Romanian system. They claimed in court that they were being held in custody to try and make them mentally ill. They also called out Tate for not viewing the CCTV footage nor adding it to the case file.
As I tweeted earlier today, and I've been saying this all along, there is zero actual evidence against the Tate brothers. And the only evidence that they actually have they refuse to use proves their innocence. But hey, don't take my word for it. Let's listen to the lawyer.
We specified the fact that those surveillance cameras have been in the police custody for more than 9 months, and the respective images have not been submitted in the case file, although they could have been a very good element in the outlining of the defense, because it could easily have been observed that at no time was any of the persons in question prevented from leaving the respective house or compelled to do anything against their will.
What? 9 months? They've had this stuff for 9 months, yet they refuse to use it. But hey, the Romanian political system happens to be very corrupt, the judicial system very corrupt. Can't put anything past them nowadays. So everything that's happening against the Tate brothers is less about them committing a crime, because there's been no crime. And it's 100% about the corrupt Romanian politicians being able to use the situation to humiliate the Tate brothers, and most importantly, take their cars, take their houses, and try to get some money out of this. And of course, people with their own mind and they can use their own 2 eyes, they already know this.
I'll keep you guys posted on Andrew Tate.
So there you have it, y'all. It was real quick. I didn't want to break that up. This channel, FESIFY. That's what I've kind of been watching their channel. They do like 1, maybe 2 minute clips on the Tates, the updates. They try to keep the information fairly sterile. They don't interject a lot of their suspicions. And again, that was what we watched was a post from someone else that was just on this channel. This is the channel I've been kind of watching to keep up on the Tates. I will say this. Okay, you know, yes, there's going to be corruption. Every government on planet Earth has an element of corruption. Yes, even here in America, in the American judicial system, we know it's corrupt, right? We know there are 2 judicial systems. If you got money, there's that system. If you don't have money, there's that system. We understand that. However, the basic rules are different in America. You know, when you're looking at something like this, you know, it's really hard to hide evidence. You can't sit there and be facing a case and the prosecution is sitting on evidence that they're not going to release. You got to release that. You know what I mean? That's why we have the Freedom of Information Act and all these other sort of things. The court can compel you to give up documents or give up evidence via subpoenas and stuff like that. So America's a little different, right? Is it corrupt? Absolutely. You know, can the U.S. government come and snatch you up out your house and sit you down in a prison somewhere, a cell somewhere? Yes, they can. But we also have due process. And if you have a lawyer, right, that attorney will be able to get you out ASAP, unless you have done something horrific. Like I said, I know people that have put others in the dirt and got out on bail within a day or 2, right? Really bad people in the American system. So, and I know people who are like straight-laced, never did anything wrong, and just ran up against the wrong people, got picked up, and are sitting in prison to this day for crimes they didn't commit because they couldn't prove their innocence. Here in America, they say you're innocent until proven guilty. Nah, you're guilty until you can prove you're innocent. But with all that said, I do believe that the Tates are going to be able to pay their way out of this at some point. They had the same issue in England when they were in London. Same thing. They were falsely accused. Law enforcement got involved. They didn't have to spend this much time sitting down. Like, it was Andrew Tate had to sit down for a little bit, got out, spent upwards of $400,000 clearing his name and his brother's name, and then they moved to Romania, of all places. So I do believe it's just a matter of who they need to pay and how much money they need to pay. In the UK, they spent almost $500,000 clearing their name. I believe over here in Romania, it's probably going to cost them 10, maybe $20 million total. They're going to have to divvy that money out to different people. The problem is they sitting down and they can't make the arrangements. You feel me? They can't access their money from inside the holding cell. But once they get out, I believe it's going to be a matter of just paying people what they want. It might be $1 million here, 400,000 there, 3 million there, to these different officials throughout the Romanian government, throughout the nation, right? They're going to pay off who they need to pay off and be done with this, and they're going to leave Romania. They're going to go to Dubai, and they'll probably never leave Dubai. You know what I mean? Because you see how they get treated when they leave their safe havens. There's a reason all these people are after the Tates, and it's over their words. This is crazy. This is crazy. Right, Dr. Phil had Rollo Tomasi on and was talking about all this. I still haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it. There's tons of videos out there, reactions to it. I don't know if I'm going to react to it. Maybe I'll do it short, but I doubt if I sit down and commit any time to it. People are afraid of Andrew Tate's words, and it's just that simple. It's just that simple, y'all. So I believe the Tate's going to have to sit down a little bit longer, no more than another 30 days. I'm thinking they're going to sit down probably for another 2 weeks. I think it's going to be too much pressure from the outside world on the Romanians. There's going to be too many people coming around asking questions and shining lights on stuff. They're going to let the Tates out. And then the Tates are going to get to their money, and they're going to start sending out the money they need to send out to make all this go away. I told y'all from the very beginning, the allegations of, the false imprisonment stuff, the human trafficking stuff, the graping, you know what I mean? I didn't believe any of that, and I still don't. I need to see evidence on that. What I think is going to happen is right now, the Romanian authorities are sitting there going through their finances. They're trying to find a way to keep them, or maybe bring some charges for money laundering or for tax evasion or things of that nature. I think that's what they're doing. There might be something there. And it's not that I'm saying that these boys are dirty. It's just the kind of money that they make and the way that their money come in is easy to find what you're looking for in those situations, right? If you're a very powerful person, you got a lot of money, you have a lot of businesses, you're going to find something that might look corrupt. I don't care if your name is Elon Musk. I don't care if your name is Jeff Bezos or Andrew and Tristan Tate. If you got enough money coming in, right, you can't keep your eyes on all that bread. They could go through there with a fine-tooth comb. They could find something that you were doing wrong. So that's in the ties to organized crime, I think will be a problem for the Tate brothers in the long run. But in the short run, they're probably going to have to sit down for a couple more weeks. They'll get out, and then they'll start greasing the wheels. They'll pay who they need to pay. It's probably going to cost them, like I said, upwards of $10 million or whatever to get it done. They'll do it. You know what I mean? It's the best move on the board. They'll do it, and then they'll get out of Romania, and all this will go away. You know what I mean? So those are my thoughts on that, man. Let me know below what y'all think. It's funny how the world works, though, people, but y'all need to understand, man. I always tell people, man, learn the rules of engagement. Wherever you go, you better know the law of the land. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to mess up and step in the wrong pie. You know what I mean? And find yourself sitting down somewhere in some foreign prison. I'm telling you, they're sitting down in a Romanian detention center. That has to be horrific, bro. So that's it. That's all I got to say, man. It's DL Saint, man. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.